your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Report" with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Live from Raptors fans for all to see. Next home game is Raptors mascot MJ. The first 10,000 fans in attendance. They were designed by
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And for the Raptors, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And these rivalry games always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
Well, this has been one of the great rivalries to watch unfold in the league. Any matchup could potentially be a toss-up due to the heated nature of these two teams. The thing with MP, though, he doesn't want to just be his opponent's equal. He wants to outdo them at every turn and prove his is the better squad. I gotta say, MP has been pretty darn solid since making his statement about winning all these big rivalry games.
Now here's Quickley, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Barrett passes to Barnes. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one's no good. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Count the basket. Give him 8 points now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, light off his feet, quickly elevating with ease.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Barnes, it's good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Barnes with the rebound.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Lets a three fly. Hits a three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points.
Well, Barnes hitting threes spells some trouble. This offense starts to hum.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. He drops it from range.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Quickly. The shot that time not on target. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Pirtle. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Olenix checked in for Barrett. Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Bogdanovich against Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. 4-3. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort.
And again for 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with this three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Drops in the layup for 2. 21 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Barnes in the post, defended by Bogdanovich. And it's Quickly with a miss. The three is up. Connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Williams. Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Olynyk with a screen on Hayes. The 3, Barrett connects from downtown.
And gets some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that 3.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season. Good! Another from 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Alex, thanks for that. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Bryn?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins. You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
And the Raptors making a change here. Temple's checked in. There's the three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 17. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Barrett. Here's Temple. Williams grabs the board. Releases. The quick look, no good that time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at Cleveland, they slipped a bit, still in the